What is going on, guys, and welcome back to AverageCraft. So we are down at the zombie farm and we're just getting some levels because we are going to do some major enchanting for this episode. I have a few plans that I'd like to get done today. One of them is enchanting, and I mean a lot of enchanting. I want to get a Fortune 3 pick so that we can mine up the rest of the diamond ore that we have and hopefully get... I'd say we'll probably get at least a stack of diamonds out of that if we can get Fortune 3. And then I would like to go ahead and make diamond armor, start enchanting that. And then I also want to make a pathway to this zombie farm because, let me throw my helmet on. This is how we currently get to the farm. So it's right there. We have to come all the way down this gravel, go across over here, over this way, and then here's our ladder to get out. I want to completely fix this because this is a little ridiculous. It should look at least a little nicer than it does now. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make some better pathways to this. Hopefully just straight back from here and then over to the ladder to get out. But in the meantime, we're just gonna go ahead and start harvesting some levels. Alright, so we should be hitting level 30 right about now. Oh god. And there we go. Level 30. Alright, so we managed to pick up a Fortune 2 Efficiency 3, which not quite what we wanted, but it's a very good start, especially for now. So the next one would have an Unbreaking 3 enchant. I think we're just going to have to stick with the Fortune 2 for now and just use it on the diamonds that we need, and eventually we'll end up getting a Fortune 3. Alright, so this is 28 diamond ore, which we mined in one of the previous episodes. And let's see how many we can pick up with Fortune 2. Alright, so we managed to get 51 out of 28. So that's, let's see, 13 extra diamonds, I believe. That's not right. 23 extra diamonds, there we go. So 23 extra diamonds out of the 28, that's pretty solid. So now we can go ahead and start crafting up some diamond armor, and at a great time too, because I just lost my boots and the other pieces of armor are pretty much on their way out. So we got Protection 3, Unbreaking 3 on the boots, which is solid. Now we're going to have to head back down and get up some more levels so we can enchant the last 3 pieces of armor at full value. Alright, so now that we're back down here, we're going to go ahead and start work on getting a good path back to the ladder instead of just relying on the little short paths that we have connecting to it right now. We're going to get that looking all nice, and then we'll sit here and grind some more levels for our armor. So we have a path directly to the ladder now. Now we just need to work on making it a little bit better because this looks kind of wonky right now. And I know the whole zombie farm design itself does, it's not aesthetically pleasing, but I'm hoping we can get this area looking pretty nice. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and use stone bricks for this whole area because we're already mining a lot of stone out, and that just seems to make the most sense resource-wise for this area. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to change up all this. We're going to change that to a slab and get all this turned into stone bricks, and then from there we're going to add a few more details just to make everything look a bit nicer. So we went ahead and we cleared out a pretty big space, and I started covering the walls with the stone bricks, and it's definitely looking a lot nicer already. We definitely have a lot more work to do on this room still, but this is where the zombies drop, and it's all going to lead up to that. I've thought about putting the enchantment table down here. But honestly, I don't want to mix those two things. I think later on we're gonna build other types of mob farms down here. That way it's not just a zombie farm. Maybe we'll build some form of creeper farm, but I'm really not too sure yet. So for the time being, this is what we've got. And we're gonna keep working on the floors and walls, but first we need to go, or actually we need to just sit here and grind some levels because our Silk Touch pickaxe is on the way out and I don't want it to break, so we're gonna have to combine it with another, but I also want to enchant our armor. So we managed to get Prot 3 Unbreaking 3 on our diamond helmet, which is actually really great. So we now have full enchant. We've got this helmet. We've actually got Prot 3 on everything except for the leggings, which we have Blast Protection 4, which honestly, I hate creepers, and hopefully that helps a little bit. So you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. Now, there's something I've been planning to do for a while now. We're not going to finish up the zombie farm right away, but we are going to head into the nether. We're going to find some piglins, and we're going to start trading and try to get some ender pearls, because that seems to be the quickest way to get them, and I want to start working on finding the end portal. We're also going to need to collect some blaze rods while we're over there, so we're going to go ahead and get geared up, empty our inventory, and then we'll head to the nether. So we went ahead and switched to a gold helmet just now, and I grabbed some gold just because we're going to do a lot of piglin trading, and I don't want them shooting at me the entire time. Alright, so of the 51 gold I think we brought in another, we only managed to get 4 ender pearls, but we got all this other stuff. You know, the stack and a half of gravel I'm not too happy about. Don't really have much use for spectral arrows as far as I know. Spectral arrows as far as I know. Got soul speed 1 though. Some obsidian, crying obsidian, which I think you can use to make the lodestone now. Haven't actually done that yet. And then a couple potions. So we're gonna go ahead and go find some more gold in our chest. So not much of a search, but we're gonna get some more gold, and then we're gonna continue trading and get some more pearls out of this guy. Alright, so we managed to get a pretty good amount from trading. We actually got another 4 ender pearls, and then I killed an enderman, but we got soul speed 3, a couple soul speed 2, and then just assorted other stuff. Not a bad haul from trading and, you know, a little nether run. We did go through about 2 stacks of gold though, so there is that, but gold's not really that useful for anything else, so I'm not too worried about it. We also went and picked up blaze rods from a blaze spawner. We just killed them off and managed to get 12 blaze rods. That's plenty for now, and actually a little too much, but we can use some for brewing and things like that. So all in all, pretty good nether trip. We now have 12 eyes of ender, which is actually should be plenty for finding the portal and getting it completed. So I think that is what we're gonna do to finish up this episode. We are gonna find the end portal, and then in the next episode we will get ready to kill the dragon and probably take it on. Alright, so I'm thinking the best way to find the end portal is to do a time lapse of us searching for it with... Really? Alright, so now that that's done, I think the best way to find the end portal is to do a quick time lapse of me searching for it and running across the world trying to find it. So let's get started. And there we go. We finally... It went really fast. That probably took like 10 minutes max to find this. It's not far from the base at all, so honestly a pretty good in portal spawn. Now we just have to go ahead and start searching through these rooms, totally taking all the loot from these chests, and we are going to find the portal room. And there it is. We found the portal room. I cannot think of any reason why we'd want this spawner, so we're just going to get rid of that. And wow. We actually... This is a very unlucky portal, because we actually only have 11 Eyes of Ender now. And I believe we are now one short. Which is kind of unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this lava in before I make a mistake and regret not filling it in. We're gonna go and find an Enderman now because we're actually one short. So let's hope that we don't lose the room on accident. So this is, I dug up because we're gonna go ahead and head back to the base because not only do we need an ender pearl, but we also need blaze powder. So we have to go back to the base no matter what. But this is basically right on top of the portal. It's just like 20 blocks that way. That's actually a pretty good portal spawn as far as portals go. And we can definitely, we'll hook up another portal to this little village and to the end portal. Alright, so we are going to head back to the base now, and we're going to go ahead and get another ender pearl, and then we are going to start working on getting a good enchanted bow for the coming battle. We'll get a enchanted sword, and then we're going to start getting some potions in the works, because if you've ever fought the ender dragon, you know he will toss you up in the air. And yeah, I could try to save myself with a water bucket, but the chances of that happening are pretty slim. So we're going to go ahead and make some potions of slow falling, because those are extremely helpful in that fight. But I think for that we need the phantom membrane thing. So we're going to have to go ahead and not sleep for a few nights and hope for those to start spawning. Alright, so we went to the nether, and I just figured that'd be the easiest place to get a ender pearl. We got one, and now we have our final Eye of Ender for the portal. And now we're going to start working on bow enchantments and also some potions, so we're completely prepared to fight the dragon in the next episode. Finally, on my 4th bow, I finally got infinity, and wow, that was actually an insanely good enchant. Unbreaking 3, power 4, punch 1, and infinity. So the only thing that's not on it is flame, but that's really not that big of a deal, especially for fighting the ender dragon. That is a very lucky bow at this stage in the game. We managed to get a power 3, an unbreaking 3, and another unbreaking 3. So we'll definitely be able to use those later on to combine and get another god bow in the future. But for now, we actually just got a pretty high level bow, and I'm pretty excited about that. So now we're up on the roof, and we're really just waiting for some phantoms to spawn, because we need them to be able to make the potions of slow falling. So we're gonna do a bit of waiting up here, because I do usually sleep, so we might be another night off from getting them. But I'm gonna go ahead and wait up here until we finally get phantoms, and then we'll start brewing those potions, and we'll be all set to fight the ender dragon. Alright boys, we got it. We got the phantom membrane. Took about Took way too long. The first night, there's 3 of them that spawned. I killed all 3 and not a single one of them dropped it. So that was pretty unfortunate, and no other spawned that night. But we've got it now. I cooked up some glass so we can make some of these boys. Wow, that was awful. Okay. Potions made. Now time to finish our weapons. Alright, we're going to make a full enchant diamond sword, and then we are going to go ahead and end the episode, and next time we're going to take on the Inner Dragon. Smite 5, Sweeping Edge 3, honestly, not really what we wanted, but whatever, it's fine. Either way, we're taking on this dragon, and we're killing it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. I had a lot of fun doing this week's episode, just getting everything ready for the end. We also went ahead and started messing with our zombie farm, making it look just a little bit better. I want to add more things down there, but I'm not really sure what else to add down there yet. So I'm going to work on some plans for that, and then hopefully in the episode after next, we can do some finishing designs work on the storage room, which is right behind me there, and then we will start work on a mine shaft. And I've had a few different ideas for the mine shaft. I'm going to do some testing before the next episode, and we'll get it all hammered out. Next week's episode is literally just going to be fighting the Inner Dragon. I feel like that's just an episode of its own. It's, you know, that's an episode on its own. So I'll see you guys next week when we fight the dragon, and thank you so much for watching. I'm Almost Average, and I'll see you next time.